Okay, I'm going to show you how to do a cabled rabbit motif, and it's basically going to take up about 17-18 rows to complete. So I'm going to show you row by row how to do that, and I'm doing it in a circular manner, so keep that in mind if you're wanting to incorporate this into your own. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off and I'm going to knit 2. You don't have to do the knit 2, but you will want to follow at this point. Purl 2, and then you're going to purl 6. This gets you prepped to start working on making it stand out. Now you can do 2 rows of this purling if you'd like. Then purl 2 more after purling 6. Then knit 2. That is row 1. This is row 2. Let's go ahead and knit those 2. Purl 2. Then you're going to E-wrap 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you're going to purl 2. And knit 2. And that's row 2. This is row 3, and we're going to be prepping to do a cabling on the next row. So knit 2, purl 2, then you're going to E-wrap 3 and then double E-wrap 3. And purl 2, knit 2, and that is row 3. This is row 4. Let's go ahead and knit those first 2, purl the next 2. We're going to be cabling this row. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to release those double E-wraps. We're going to release the top loop. Okay. And then take that and loosen up those 6 pegs evenly. Okay, then what you're going to do is you're going to skip, those are your 6 pegs, you're going to skip pegs 1, 2, and 3. You're at pegs 4, 5, and 6. Then you're going to take your stitch holder, and you're going to put stitch 6, then stitch 5, and then stitch 4 onto the stitch holder, and then go in and E-wrap pegs 1, 2, and 3. place loop 3 onto peg 6, loop 2 onto peg 5, and loop 1 onto peg 4. Okay, then you're going to take from your stitch holder and you're going to pick up stitch 4, and place on peg 1, pick up stitch 5, place on peg 2, and then take stitch 6 and place on peg 3. Okay, and then you're going to go in and tighten up starting with peg 1, then go to peg 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And you've completed your first cable. Go ahead and purl 2, knit 2. And that is row 4. Okay, this is row 5, so we're going to knit 2, purl 2, and then we're going to E-wrap 6, purl 2, knit 2, and that is row 5. And we're fixing to do row 6 where we're going to add a little tail end, so knit 2, purl 2, E-wrap 2, then you're going to E-wrap chain 1 7 times. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, then you're going to take this stitch and you're going to stretch that out, and you're going to move it over to the next peg, toss that bottom loop over, then you're going to shove that in, and then you're going to find your first stitch. The way to do that is go to the previous stitch, follow that bridge back, and there is your original loop. You can put that back on. Okay, then you're going to E-wrap 2, purl 2, and knit 2. Now that that's row 6. Okay, I'm fixing to do row 7, but row 7 and 8 are the same. So keep this in mind. I'm going to show you row 7, but I'll also know that you're going to repeat it again to do row 8. So go ahead and knit 2, purl 2, then E-wrap 6. Purl 2, and knit 2. Now that is row 7, and then you're going to repeat that again for row 8. And so when I come back, we're going to do row 9. Okay, we're going to do row 9, which is prepping for cable on the next row. So knit 2, purl 2, then E-wrap 3, then double E-wrap 3, and then purl 2, knit 2. Okay, and then the next row will be row 10, and that'll be a cable. This is row 10, so we're going to be cabling, and this is where the neck area of the rabbit's going to be. So knit 2, purl 2, then you're going to release your top loops on your double wrapped pegs, and then loosen the tension and even up the tension over those 6 pegs. Okay, then you're going to skip pegs 1, 2, and 3, and E-wrap pegs 4, 5, and 6. Then you're going to take your stitch holder and put stitch 6, 5, and then 4 onto your stitch holder. Take off, hold to the middle, bring your working yarn in front, E-wrap pegs 1, 2, and 3. Move stitch 3 to peg 6, stitch 2 to peg 5, and stitch 1 to peg 4. Then you're going to take your stitch holder and you're going to take stitch 4 and move to peg 1, stitch 5, and move to peg 2, and stitch 6 and put it on peg 3. Then go in and snug up your loops starting with peg 1, then go 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Purl 2, just completed our neck area. And that was row 10. Now we're going to do row 11. Row 11 is going to be like row 7 and 8. Knit 2, purl 2, E-wrap 6, purl 2, knit 2. And that's row 11. Next row is going to be row 12. Row 12 is going to be to prep again for a cable, so knit 2, purl 2, E-wrap 3, then double E-wrap 3, purl 2, knit 2, and then we will do row 13. Okay, we're at row 13, so you're going to knit 2, purl 2, then you're going to release those double E-wrap pegs, and then even the tension out among the 6 pegs. Skip pegs 1, 2, and 3, E-wrap pegs 4, 5, and 6. Place stitch 6, then 5, and then 4 onto the stitch holder. Pull into the center of the loom, bring the working yarn in front. E-wrap pegs 1, 2, and 3. Place stitch 3 onto peg 6, stitch 2 onto peg 5, stitch 1 onto peg 4, then place stitch 4 from your stitch holder onto peg 1, stitch 5 onto peg 2, stitch 6 onto peg 3. Tighten your loops up, starting with peg 1 and going through peg 6. Purl 2, knit 2. That is pretty much your last cable, and then I'm going to show you what you need to do for your ears. So then we're going to be on row 14. Okay, I'm going to show you row 14, and row 14 is going to be repeated 5 times. So what you're going to do is you're going to knit 2, purl 2, E-wrap 2, purl 2, wrap 2, purl 2, knit 2. And you're going to repeat that 5 times. So you're going to do the knit 2, purl 2, knit, E-wrap 2, purl 2, E-wrap 2, purl 2, knit 2. You're going to repeat that, what we just did, 4 more times, and then you're going to go and you're going to repeat your very first row with a purl like you did down here where you just purled all the way across. You did the purl 2 and then purl 6 and purl 2. You're going to repeat that after you do this row 4 more times. You're going to repeat row 1 down here, and then you're done. That's how you do your rabbit cable motif.